Hello, and welcome to Code is the Dance of My People. I've been a programmer, engineer, and software designer for over 35 years. As a kid, I cut my teeth writing code on HP and Texas Instruments programmable calculators, a Sinclair ZX81, a Commodore 64, Amiga, mainframes, and other forgotten systems. I've developed products in machine language, Fortran, BASIC, C, C++, Pascal, Forth, C#, and a few languages I've thankfully forgotten now. The project that helped me get my first job was a terminal emulator written entirely in 6502 assembly language. I remember the guy who hired me saying, "Well, what the heck? I'm curious now, but why?" I've worked in healthcare, local government, education, and broadcast television systems. In the process, I've probably made every blunder possible, from shipping a fatally flawed product and ruining a critical demo to wiping a system drive. I think I've learned at least a few things along the way, and maybe you'll find at least some of them useful. Maybe I can even help you steer around dangerous waters and avoid the mistakes I've made. I learned software engineering processes from veteran hardware and software engineers. I developed products in environments that required strict regulatory and standards compliance, learning software process improvement strategies on the way. Nowadays, I am a software lead and design engineer, and I manage software process improvement at my organization. So that's me. Now, here's just a few of the subjects I'll cover in detail on this channel. I'll talk about how to set up a development environment in ways that will make it easy to update and maintain. I'll talk about starting off a new software project the right way, from getting version control ready to creating your first build and deployment jobs. I'll discuss continuous integration in quite a bit of detail. In the process, I'll cover the Jenkins CI system extensively. I'll explain the use of version control systems, mainly Git, in software development, and how to use version control to ensure traceability. I'll talk a lot about test-driven design, and I'll develop some projects from start to finish using TDD, most likely in live streams. I'll cover techniques I've used for agile project planning and tracking, progress reporting, estimating, and projecting completion dates. My plan is to develop some example programs from the ground up and all the way to a released product. I'll do some of these in live streams as well. If you're in an organization where chaos reigns, I'll even cover how to get started with software process improvement and how to encourage others to participate in SPI as a ground-up democratic effort. In time, I'll discuss developing for cloud infrastructure, but I'm just getting started with that, so I'll probably wait till I know what the heck I'm talking about. At least initially, most of what I present will be in Java, with the Eclipse IDE, Spring Tool Suite, and the PostgreSQL database, because that's what I've been using for most of the last dozen years. Most of the tools I'll use are very approachable, easily obtainable, and free, so hopefully you can participate even if you don't have a lot of money to spend on tools and systems. I develop on Windows systems, but most of what I do should work just fine on Linux. You will need a reasonably decent computer, as the development system I recommend requires a PC capable of running Docker Desktop. You can get by with a more modest system, but it won't be as easy to maintain without containers. Most of the material here is for folks who have at least some experience programming, and preferably on the job. My goal is not to teach you specific programming languages or software systems, but I will cover some tools and frameworks I'm especially fond of, like Jenkins and Spring Boot, in a lot of detail. I hope the material I'll cover will help you create more robust, responsive, maintainable, and cost-effective systems, and deliver better products through sound software engineering principles. In the process, I hope you'll teach me, too. Even late in my career, I've learned a lot from seasoned professionals and junior programmers. Please like and subscribe, and I welcome suggestions for subjects you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching.